Boo and Alicia Kim are back in my teachable moment this week. Boo dropped a new video where he is insinuating the green cards can be revoked from Alicia Kim. Is that what I'm really getting from the video? Is that what you heard? I want you to go over to his channel, support him, and watch his video, his latest video that is, where he's talking about his healing. And let me know if you get the same gist. Listen to this and we'll talk.
This is the way them behave. This is the character where them display. This is how them use people. And my video that I putting up is all about how these people just use people. But in America, when it comes to green card and citizenship, America, them deal with character. You have to have good character to get certain things. You understand? And because of your sister, I don't know, you may lose it. As well as she may lose it too. Because as I said, the story them that I putting up is all about how you guys use me. You understand? And there's a lot of questions to be answered. But hopefully one day, you never know again, who watching the channel, it may be an immigration officer decide to take up this case and decide to look into it and see. And I know you, and I know your sister. I know one pass, I know not skillful, I know crooked, and you know what. I may try to beat the lie detector test, but I wouldn't beat it, I wouldn't pass. I know I wouldn't pass, you understand? And as I say, I don't know who watching. And this is the family where I get involved with.
I cannot speak for the United States of America because I do not live there. If you have any information regarding the possibility of green card or citizenship in the United States of America being revoked, drop it in the comment section and let me know so, because I can only speak for where I live, Canada. When I listened to Boo's recent video, something pertinent jumped out at me. Is Boo contemplating the possibility of having the United States of America immigration system revoke Alicia Kim's green card? Guys, this is troubling for real up in the last video I made about Alicia Kim and Boo's situation with the money. A lot of you came in the comment section and you told me I didn't hear right. I went back, I listened over and over and over again, and I knew I heard the same thing. Now, I'm very careful in terms of what I say, how I respond to videos that Boo has put out. And that is why I'm saying, I think I allegedly heard Boo insinuated that the possibility exists that Alicia Kim's and her brother's visa and the green card can be revoked. Is that what I heard? Drop it in the comment section and tell me Vanessa. This is my approach with regards to this subject. Yeah? Making sure I hear right and I get it right. I have already played the clip so you can hear for yourself what I hear. Boo did not say revoked. I said revoked. He said take away or lose it, something to that effect. I am the one who took his meaning and put a nice word and polish it up in a ass. I put a big word to it. Revoke means the same as take back or lose it in that context of immigration, green card and citizenship and paper and visa and all that kind of thing up in the ass. Now that I've made sure that you heard what I heard and I explain what I am saying up in the ass, so my meaning matches Boo meanings, let's get on with business up in the ass. So from what I am hearing, Boo seems to be very, very upset with Chris that he has been going on his channel and he's been talking this and talking that and coming out to defend his sister and alleging things and you name it. You've seen those videos, and what Boo is insinuating and saying is that he's making it bad for his sister. I have gathered from what Boo is saying is that, okay, The brother is up there. Instead of he calming the storm, he's trying to provoke the storm. So it's allegedly riling me up to really go and take back my papers. These are all alleged. I'm just saying, okay? I am just saying what I think Boo is thinking. If I was in Alicia Kim's shoes, which I don't think I would have ever been, because I know myself. Everybody ought to know him or herself. But let us hypothetically put myself in Alicia Kim's shoes. I would have had my baby because that's what I really want, and the internet didn't have to know.
I plan to go my whole pregnancy and not tell anybody and just have the baby at 32 weeks.
If you don't tell people you are pregnant, how will they know? You could come out and explain that years after. How many people want to have a baby and do that? But I think Alicia Kim shared her story because she wanted views and she wanted her channel to take on a whole new route, because she had already hidden all the videos with her and Boo, so she has to start from scratch. So when you're doing lifetime channels, you have to always keep up to date. You always have to have something going. You have to have something new in order to keep the audience interested. And that is why I would never do lifetime content. I'd rather be a blogger where I dismantle, dissect, analyze situation and give my teachable moments, talk about any issue. That's it. And I know my audience is going to always come to watch because they want to hear who else I'm talking about or what I'm talking about. But when you have to share your life as a content, you always have to have something going. And the best thing for Alicia Kim to have going is to say she's pregnant and have this whole pregnancy journey going on in order to keep her audience in tune. And I think that is why she may have come out and shared that pregnancy. But me personally, I would have kept it, and after the baby is, let's say, 5 years old, I would have shared it. I was not going to go to Jamaica, go to a funeral with the alleged baby daddy, be seen with the alleged baby daddy at his father's funeral, and make a whole big scandal come out on the internet. You see what I'm saying? I would have been low-key with stuff, because not until years would have passed, you know, let's say 5 years pass, Boo, forget about the whole thing, move on with somebody else. Then I would have come out and released everything about my baby. I'm just saying, because no, this whole thing has just opened a whole new kind of worm. I'm just saying up in here. Explicitly, Boo said immigration could be watching. You don't know who is watching, and the reason why he's putting out all these stories is because he's showing, he's validating, he's giving proof that he was being used, he was being taken for a ride. I'm paraphrasing. He was taken for a ride, yada yada yada. Now in Canada here, if it can be proven that the means by which you have obtained your immigration status is fraudulent, it can be revoked. I do not know if it's the same thing in the United States of America. But child, from what Boo is saying, I pick sense out of nonsense, and I realize that this man could be seriously thinking about building a case to prove that Alicia Kim allegedly obtained her green card on the basis of a romance scam, that she wasn't allegedly really in love with him. Wow. Papa was just coming out and airing his side of the story. But from what he's saying, wow, he has a plan. He really has a plan. So is he trying to say all these things hoping that immigration will come on the channel and listen to everything he puts out, then go back and listen to Chris' channel, listen to everything, all those videos about her putting out about her pregnancy and all of that? Let me tell you guys something. You see, when Alicia Kim came out on the internet and said that she's pregnant and everybody's shocked, yes, that was not a good idea, because first of all, they can actually trace when that video was released. When she announced her pregnancy, you know, I don't think she was divorced yet. Was she divorced? But then again, even if she was divorced, like a month after, they're going to go right back to separated. Divorce was filed So allegedly 1 whole year to file the papers, divorce, get pregnant, find a man so quickly, get pregnant, and then give birth. Oh my goodness, this is really messy up in Ayaso. This is messy. That pregnancy, which is supposed to be a joy to Alicia, can be something that can bite her back in her foot. I'm just saying because that's the evidence that something wasn't right. That's the evidence that there was a romance foul play somewhere up in Ayaso. Wow. You didn't separate. You didn't divorce and just stay by yourself. Or even if you have a little boyfriend, nobody didn't have to know. But you have a big blown baby up in Ayaso. Wow. Wow. Here is where I come at Boo's defense. You know, I always tell Boo when he's wrong. And I always tell him when he's right. Now, I'm going to tell him when he's right. He has a right to be offended based on what the ex-brother-in-law coming out saying. First of all, I think, in my opinion, allegedly, he's hauling insult at Boo. Nobody say you can't come and defend your sister, but why you insulting the man? Number one, he calling him bored man. That's distasteful. The context in which he's referring to him as bored man is not a pleasant one, right? Certainly not in the context of he loving his birds, but he's using bird man in a derogatory way. And so that is very offensive. Now, if I was in Boo's situation and you are doing that to me, calling me ill names, derogatory names, after I would have sponsored your sister and given her the green card, that would have really made me feel some type of way. Now, I'm not telling you that I would have, if I was Boo, I would have gone the route that he could be allegedly thinking. Right? I would not do it because as a Christian, I always say it happen when somebody wrong me, I leave it in the hands of the Lord and let him deal with the matter. And I always see God vindicate me without me even having to lift a finger. But that doesn't mean that Boo and I are the same character up in Ayaso. Okay? Now, I'm just saying, when you start insulting a person, they take it personally. It really makes them feel hurt and it aggravates hurt that already exists. When he would have already been moving on from his sister, this just poking him even further. Right? And then who alleged that he didn't get a plate of food at Kim's and him engagement party. Chris came out and he showed a plate of food via picture. Everybody said it was AI. Then he dropped the video to prove. I came in one of my videos and I said, yes, this is evidence. The video proves that Boo got a plate of food up in Ayaso. No. He also brought out evidence that half of the $29,000 was removed from Alicia Kim's bank account. He proved two things. You think Boo is going to like that? No. That is going to really throw Boo off his game. Boo was winning all along, bringing out all of his evidence until Chris brought those two pieces of evidence. So I really want to think that Boo has a vendetta against Chris and against this family now because, first of all, Chris is insinuating a lot of insults to him. Second of all, allegedly, Chris has already proven two things which contradicts what Boo said. So Boo is not having it. He's not having it. Then now, Alicia Kim allegedly gave birth. Release photo with she and the sweet man. She and the baby daddy. Well, she didn't show the head, of course. Handsome, below is handsome. I think Boo is going to be happy about all these things. And seeing in his mind, allegedly, Alicia Kim would be seen as riding off his benefits. And when he would have already done all of the dirty work, another man is enjoying all of that. Naki, how much a man move on? and you see that you're doing way better than he would have anticipated, he's not going to leave it so. He's not going to leave it so. He may have left it so if he had just come out, shared his side of the story, and Chris did not respond, and Chris did not come out allegedly attacking him like that. So right now, this right here is a hot mess. I blame Alicia Kim for all of this, because Alicia Kim should have exited the marriage and don't come on the internet and say nothing. Just say, guys, I divorced, that's it. Don't say nothing. Don't say anything else. She should have just kept her mouth closed. And then now, the internet is her television screen. So, Boo can only know what Alicia Kim put on the internet, you know. Boo can only know what Alicia Kim put out and what we react to. Alicia girl, you made a mistake. You and Chris making big mistakes. Oh, child. Keep your mouth closed. Watch your action. Watch what you share. Be careful on the internet up in here. So, I'm just saying, I am here to give my teachable moments. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm on the side of the truth. I'm reacting on the side of the truth, reacting on both sides. I'm just saying up in here, so, because I don't know these people personally. I am not in their house. I wasn't in their marriage, so I don't know what transpired. I could only give my reaction based on what each person is saying. That's it up in here, so. But from what I know, people can only use as ammunition what you put out. If you don't put your business on the internet, nobody can use it against you. I'm just saying up in here, so. And now look, immigration could be watching. Oh, child. Oh, child, you gotta be so careful what they put out up in the answer these days. You see, when I come out and I do my reaction, I always say allegedly, because, and based on my thinking and what I think, based on my observation, based on what they said, that's it up in here. So because me no have money for pay for nobody up in here. So you don't think me had them to hair up on my head? Me had 2 grain of hair up on my head, and me can't sell them for go pay. I'm just saying up in here, so. I'm just making light of the situation. Anyhow, Bo said something rather interesting. He said, oh, he's sorry for the baby daddy because he better take a DNA test if she's trying to get child support from him and all these sort of things, because allegedly that's his next victim or next. He said something about narcissism and that's his next whatever. Oh Lord. So it seems as though he doesn't have any problem whatsoever with the baby father. This is quite interesting. One would think that Bo is going to be angry about the baby father. But no, he's not. He has a word of advice and caution for the baby father. No, that tells me something. It tells me that Boo is not upset with the man that took his wife. Allegedly, Boo is upset with the wife and the mother and the brother. This is really funny. Boo is not upset with the man who allegedly lured Alicia Kim to New Jersey. Alicia Kim didn't know anybody in New Jersey, but allegedly the baby father. But he's not upset at all. He's not upset with the man who all of social media are alleged was the ants in his milk. Wow, the rat in his corn. Wow, that is interesting. Quite interesting. I saw a lot of persons reacting to Boo's last video. Shout out to all you bloggers up in here. So we're here doing the same thing, okay? And some of you are saying that Boo is still hurt and all these sort of things. But I have a pertinent question to ask. Wasn't Boo the one who filed for divorce? Usually the one who filed for divorce are not the ones with the majority of pain. They would have already moved on because they had enough time to premeditate this decision. Is Boo really hurt because of the fact that Alicia Kim seemingly is doing so well, acquiring the things that both of them should have enjoyed together, like the baby and other things. I'm saying this out of love and rational reasoning, because I really do not understand why somebody who filed for divorce is still hurt at this moment. I thought they would have already gotten over it, because they've already made up their mind that this person is not who they want to be with. But sometimes a person may file for divorce thinking that you need them and you're going to drop through. But when they realize that you didn't drop through, they realize they may have made a mistake. So is Boo really regret divorcing Alicia at this point? I'm just asking a question. Here is my advice to Boo from a Christian perspective. Boo, do not pursue any immigration case against Alicia Kim to prove anything. Let it go. Let bygones be bygones. And I'm speaking to you because I care about you. Your mental health is more important than these things. If you don't want to see certain things that Alicia put out, don't watch her channel. Ignore the things that have been said about her. You want to stay on the internet? Just stay on the internet. Make some money off the internet. I like the fact that in the last video, toward the end, you talk about health. You gave us some health tips about how to help to control blood sugar. I love that. Do more of those videos. Take us around Miami. A lot of us don't know Miami. A lot of us have never been to Miami. Do things like that. Yeah, things that are interested. I noticed that you have a very good camera. Go around the neighborhood and do something interesting. Show us the Everglades. Show us the alligators. We want to see those things. Show us the big snakes, because we know that Florida is very famous for wildlife. We want to see those things. Forget about the drama. Don't pursue Alicia. Don't pursue Chris. Because if this shoe was on the other foot, I don't think you would have wanted them to do you that. You have to learn to count your losses. If you really are still hurt, leave it in the hands of the Lord. Pray. Get on your knees, Boo, and pray, and just leave it in the hands of the Lord. And Boo, also, you have to learn to forgive. You have to forgive Alicia. You have to forgive Chris. The biggest two things people talk about me. People have spoken so many ills about me. I don't worry them, because I know God knows the truth. And I know He knows what they're saying and what they're doing to me. But I still find it in my heart to forgive them. It's up to God to do what He sees fit to do to these people. But when I kneel down, I pray and I ask the Lord to forgive them. Yeah? For they know not what they have done. Sometimes you have to take the higher road. You have to be the bigger person. Thank you for watching. And remember, no matter what you do, never try to put out another person's light in order for you to be able to shine. God bless you.